So you guys clicked on this video to learn how to make your videos so much better with speed ramps using Premiere Pro. Well, you could do speed ramps with any video editing software like Final Cut, but I use Premiere Pro, so I'm going to show you guys how to use it in Premiere Pro. Holy crap, how many times did I say Premiere Pro in the last sentence? Anyways, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so before we get started, it is important to know that you are going to need slow motion video to be able to do speed ramps. And if you don't know how to do slow motion video or how to capture slow motion video, I do have a tutorial about getting cinematic slow motion video and what you need to do to be able to get slow motion video. And I'll put the card link up over here or over here. I'll also put the link in the description, but the card should pop up right about now. And you can go to that video and learn how to get slow motion video and then come back. And if you already have your slow motion video, then great, we can get started. Alright, so let's hop into Premiere Pro, which we have right here. We can take our clip and then we can just add it into the timeline. And now if I press play, you can see that this is slow motion. This was shot at 60 frames per second. That's some nice buttery slow motion. Anyways, so now let's get back to the start. And we actually do not need this audio clip over here because there is no audio. So how I'm going to get rid of that is I'm gonna hold on to the Alt. I'm gonna hold on to the Alt, and then I'm gonna press on this audio portion, and then I'm gonna hit the delete key on my keyboard, and that gets rid of that. So now it's a tidier, working area, and it's just, I don't know, it just makes me feel more comfortable to work. If I don't need any audio, get rid of the audio. So the first thing you want to do is you want to right click on this gray box where it says, I believe, FX, and then you get three options. You want to go to time remapping, and then you want to go to speed, and then boom. So your clip over here changes, or the look changes, but don't be scared, this is normal, and you get this nice beautiful line, straight line, and that is something that we are going to work with. So what I like to do is, since this was shot at 60 frames per second, I like to bring it to real-time speed, which is 240%, since our timeline is at 24 frames per second. Holy shizzle. So hard to get it to 240%. Alright, so now if I press play, there we go. It's playing at real time. Okay, so now we are going to go and look for the spot that we want to go back into slow motion. So let's say we want to go back into slow motion over here, then, or say like over here, then I'm going to hit the P key on my keyboard, and I get this pen tool. I make a mark right over there where I want it to start being slow motion again. Then I'm going to hit the V key on my keyboard, and then I can bring down this line on the right side back to 100% to go back into slow motion. There we go. So now it's back into slow motion. So if you play the video, real time, real time, real time, and then bam, slow motion. But it's not as noticeable because real time, it's going pretty slow itself. So what I would do is I would actually speed up the real time, say 1000%. Why not? Let's go with 1000% faster. So now if I press play, boom, now you can notice the slow motion. So this abrupt stop to real time and going into slow motion doesn't look very good, doesn't look very cinematic. So how I would counter that is you get these little knobs over here. These knobs we are going to use. So we're going to spread them apart like that, and then you get another knob right in the middle, and then you just click on this and you drag it to the left, and you make this nice smooth curve. So now when it goes into slow motion, it's going to go in a nice uniform, not uniform, but in a nice manner, so that it doesn't go from fast to slow in like a millisecond. So it's gonna go much more nicer, and it's gonna be much more cinematic. There you go. So after we do that, we can find another spot we want to speed up again, say over here. Hit the P key again on my keyboard, click on that mark where you wanted to speed up again, hit the V key again on the keyboard to get the cursor back, and bring the speed all the way back to 1000%. Why not? Alright, so we're gonna move these knobs again so that it's a nice cinematic way where it's going from slow motion to back to fast motion, I would say. And then you want to move this knob so it's a nice curve. so that the slow motion to fast motion is not so abrupt. And then press play. Boom, boom. There you go. So that is speed ramping, and I hope you guys start incorporating this into your B-rolls or into your vlogs and your videos, and I hope that you learned something. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, because that is going to make me the happiest person in the world. Also, hit subscribe if you want to keep learning more about Premiere Pro, and if you want to keep learning new tips and new tricks and creative ways of, you know, video editing and creating content in general. And don't forget to hit that bell button to get notified every time I upload a video. I will catch you guys in the next one.